Welcome guys, my name is Marie Castro and today we are going to be doing a third grade lesson. So the lesson is called What is Your Area? And we're going to determine the area of the rectangles with the whole number slice length and problems using multiplication related to the number of rows times the number of square unit of each row. I'm not sure if you guys got the email for the material, so we're going to be using these three rectangles right here that I'm showing you guys. And I have our little 10 strips, if you guys have them. So this is going to be rectangle number 1, 2, and 3. And let me put this in. All right. So how many squares do you think will fit into this rectangle? So go ahead and find your rectangle number 1, which will be this, and use your little squares and tell me how many squares fit into this rectangle.
Is it the smallest one or the medium?
It is going to be the medium one. No, actually it's the smallest one.
Okay.
Yes, it'll be the smallest one. So let's go ahead and take some time and see how many square units fit into this little rectangle. All right, Daisy, do you know how many square units fit into this little rectangle?
So like filling the whole thing up, right?
Correct.
So my guess would be 25.
25, and how did you find that?
By using the strip.
So how many did you have on one side?
So on one side I had about 3, but I actually just went across using 5.
Okay, so you went across using 5, and then on one side you were able to use 3?
Yes.
Okay, so then you got the answer of
25.
25. So did you just count how many little squares you fit in there, or did you add?
So I guess I did counting by 5s.
Counting by 5s to figure out? Okay, awesome. What about you, Maria? What did you get?
I got the same thing, but I filled in all the rectangle.
You filled in all the rectangles
Mm-hmm.
and you got the number 25?
Yes.
Okay. So before we were talking about perimeter and we only wanted to know like the edges, right? We wanted to know how to paint around. And now we want to figure out how it goes inside, right? So today we're going to learn an easy way of how much to find the little square units. So we're going to actually, if you were to multiply 5 times 3, what would you get?
15.
15.
Okay. And how many little square units did you get in the inside?
25. No?
That's weird. I don't think you're right. That's interesting. But yeah, so basically to find area, we're supposed to multiply, and that's how we find the area. And then we already did what answer did you come up with? We already did what areas is to. 1 second, let me get out of this. So let's go ahead and try the other triangle, the bigger one, and see how many little squares fit into the bigger triangle. All right, Daisy, what did you get?
I got 32.
32. Okay, and how many were on top and how many were on bottom?
So I did 8 going across
Okay.
and 4 going down. So I did 8 times 4, which is 32.
All right, awesome. What about you, Maria? What did you get?
I got the same. I got the same answer.
Okay, so you went 8 across, correct?
Yes.
8 across, and then, all right, it's a little blurry, and
And
4
4 down.
down, so you got 32. All righty,
Mhm.
let's go ahead and try it with the last triangle. Sorry, I meant to say rectangle. Thank you. And feel free to correct me because sometimes, you know, these shapes are, I have too many going on in my head. So let's do this rectangle. All right, Maria, what have you gotten?
I don't have the little strips, but I think it's gonna be 20.
20? Okay, and how did you get 20?
You can go 5 across and 4 down, maybe.
Okay, so you basically went 5 this way and you said 4 down?
Yeah.
All right, you got 20. Awesome. Let's go ahead and practice some on our own. And whenever you're done, just go ahead in the chat room and let me know what your answers are by putting it in the chat room. So here goes this. Let's try this on our own. And it's loading. If it wants to load. All right, let's try this problem by ourselves, and I'll go ahead and check in the chat room what you got as an answer. All right, awesome. So basically today we went over how to find the area, and we know that to find the area, we're gonna do it by multiplying.